if you want to make your startup swing, flourish, and come out with flying colors. Any reflections at this point? Avantika ji, Rohit Sharma. Can I just take a break and we will come back to you to lead the discussion after I stop, as if being the second generation or third generation business. With this particular points in mind, what comes to your mind? It can be very nebulous, that's fine. But as a figure, as a starting point, what comes to your mind? Okay? Are you guys okay to share with the audience? Think about it. You have about 15-20 minutes. So, so net আমি আপনাদেরকে কনটেক্সট অফ স্টার্টআপটা বললাম, স্টার্টআপ জিনিসটা কি বললাম, কি কি সেক্টরে কি কি ইন্ডাস্ট্রিতে স্টার্টআপটা হচ্ছে, কি রেটে হচ্ছে সেটা বললাম। মেইনলি স্টার্টআপের ফেলিয়ার হওয়ার কারণ কি সেটাকে সেফগার্ড করা সেটা বললাম, কি কি সাকসেসফুল হওয়ার কারণ সেটা আপনাদেরকে বললাম। Next, couple of examples. Yeah, yes, please. Yeah. So Ninja Card and Behar, these are two successful startups in India, both in the agricultural context. So hence, I thought these are two relevant examples. Ninja Card is a super example of volume, scale, right business model, demand potential, efficiencies. They are handling as many as 60 tons per day. Okay, so that's one good example. The other one is they have, this is primarily improving the value chain efficiencies, and this is community centers for collection of fruits and vegetables. A similar venture though, that is FDRBC, which is through the Ministry of Rural Development, Government of India, is struggling in different districts of Jhansi, Haryana, and Chhattisgarh, and eight of them. So if you do a cross-sectional study, you will figure out within startups what needs to be ensured to assure a successful formula. Okay? Let's go ahead. These are two international examples where startups have failed. And one is when you are not able to estimate the potential of your consumers, that is Juicero, offering a connectivity-driven serving of $699, which is not rightly estimating the demand potential, and it was eventually up for a collapse. And then the second is a Chinese example, which was 80 billion yuan, but again in the field of agriculture, where unethical practices killed that startup. So what unethical practices they were doing? They were selling the product at a price lower than their procurement price. So on a variable basis, you are incurring loss. Can you imagine? Can you imagine any business model which can thrive with this kind of a gross anomaly? The second was they were having fake listing of customers. And the third was they were getting into footprint expansion without analyzing individual profitability of each venture. Very clear. It a startup example, example, বিজনেসে আছে। এখন যেমন আমরা রিটেল সুপারমার্কেটের revolutionary ইরাতে আছি। If you look at Spencer, okay, such a big organization of Goenkas and Goenkas in Eastern India, Calcutta, primarily. At one point of time, like Jomidari, they were going and increasing their footprint. 600 they had. Then it took their CEO, Vinit Kapila, to come and realize that this is a wrong business model. It's not about, I mean, কত জায়গায় present আছে. It's about কত জায়গায় আমার presence is profitable. In how many places it is not being cross subsidized, in how many places it is not being dependent on the other store and it is sustainable for the long run. Okay, so these are some examples which we can very well correlate with living businesses, though driven from startups, both successful models and not so successful models. Yeah. So let's take in summary what are the learnings for young lads, young minds, innovative brains sitting in this room. Number one, the business model has to be correct. So what core business you are getting into has to be correct. তো আমি আবার মিলন আর অর্ধেন্দুর কথা বলবো গাড়িতে যে সিড আর&ডি সেটা মিলনের ইচ্ছা না ফার্মারের ইচ্ছা, স্বপ্নটা কে দেখেছে, রিসার্চটা কে করেছে, কতটা ডাটা দিয়ে সেটা সাবস্ট্যান্সিয়েট করা হয়েছে, how powerful is that demand potential is very important. So what is the core business you are going to enter into? What is the business mapping that is important? So that is point number one. Very, very first point about drawing the right strategic roadmap and take help of commercial veterans with higher acumen, market research, business intelligence, data insights to not go wrong in your drawing up the strategic roadmap. Okay? The second is, what is the differentiator? What product or service differentiation are you bringing in? What innovation are you getting in? Finding as a consumer that this is new, better, and it is unique. You have to have a compelling proposition. Okay? You have to have a differentiator. The third is your operational levers, how you are executing with excellence the operational levers, be it your availability, be it your costs, be it your cost effectiveness. যেটা মিলন বলছিল আমাকে যে ইরিগেশন কম লাগবে যদি মিলেটে শিফট করা হয়, একদম ভালো ইনসাইট, গুড ডেটা। আজ থেকে 10-15 বছর পরে অনেক লোক মিলেট খেতে শুরু করবে, কেন কি ডায়াবেটিস ইজ ডিরেক্টলি কোরিলেটেড উইথ আটা, হুইট। ওকে, সো হুইট সাবস্টিটিউশন ইজ আ মাস্ট টু হ্যাপেন। আমাদের পশ্চিমবঙ্গে টাইম লাগছে, এটা ভাবছি, শুনছি, বিচার করছি, অ্যানালাইজ করছি, প্যারালাইসিস করছি। অনেক স্টেটে প্রফিট প্যাটার্ন কিন্তু শিফট করা শুরু হয়ে গেছে। একটা high single digit of the land is already started getting allocated in favor of millet. তারপরে these two kids told me millet irrigation কম লাগে, millet throughput 2.5 to 3x এর কাছাকাছি হবে। If the millet gets a better price, you know that with 50%, close to 50% of today India's population is suffering from diabetes, either type 1 or type 2. So that will be a reality. So look at everything in a holistic manner. Not one data set or one insights will help you take the decision. That's my whole idea of giving you so many examples. look at it in a holistic manner, map it, pattern it, and then figure out what is your core business. Fourth is you have to de-innovate. 5 বছর আগে সচিন তেন্ডুলকর যদি একটা সেঞ্চুরি করে মনে করে যে 5 বছর পরও ক্রিকেট টিমে তার স্থান থাকবে হবে না কম্পিটিশন এত স্ট্রং কম্পিটিটিভ এজ ইফ ইউ ডু নট মেনটেন ইউর কম্পিটিটিভ এজ যে ফিচারটা কনজিউমারকে দিয়েছিলেন 5 বছর আগে সেটা কনজিউমারের কাছে আজকে সারপ্রাইজ নয় ডিলাইট নয় দ্যাট ইজ অ্যান এক্সপেক্টেড ফিচার. Okay, and the fifth is be firm on your values, integrity, your diligence, no shortcut. Life is shortcut bole kichu hoy na, especially with the generation Gen Z. This is a special question for you. There is no shortcut in life. If you want to be average, it is fantastic. Shortcut will work. But if you want to excel, if you want to cross that level of being a genius, and when you want to merge your efforts, perseverance, and that extra stretch, যেখানে 99% of the people give up, that is where your success will come. So that's it. That's about my talk today. I hope I maintain time for the Bhattacharya. 5 points, keep in mind. I'm sure some of you will be highly successful entrepreneur, and we don't want all 600 enrolled students of CCOM University to become entrepreneurs or startup owners. No, maybe 6. That should be brilliant. That would be phenomenal. And I was speaking to your celebrated Vice Chancellor with his vision, and I was saying, congratulations, very well done, great initiative. Keep it up, live up to it. Don't make it a one-off initiative intervention and let it go to the background. Swami Vivekananda, uh, sorry, so I didn't give you the last updated version. So just that you know, Swamiji said, education is the manifestation of perfection that is already in you, that is already in man. Okay? So each one of you already have it. That is why you are here in this renowned institution. It is up to you, how do you bring that potential and how you manifest it in the right manner. Thank you very much. God bless you guys. All the very best.